Hello everybody, welcome back to my gaming review. Today I want to talk about the Nintendo Entertainment System and why it is the most important console in gaming history. So obviously we had the video game crash that happened. There was a bunch of very bad and poor quality games that came out. A lot of people blame Atari for that, like games like E.T. and games like the original Pac-Man, which I actually happen to like the original Pac-Man. A lot of people hate that game though. But anyway, because of the quality of games and people getting sick of paying for basically crappy games, we had the video game crash that happened. So the video game crash happened, things were not looking good for gaming, and people just didn't want to buy, crappy games that were coming out. And then you have Nintendo that made the Famicom in Japan, and obviously in America it's called the NES. But Nintendo came in with the Nintendo Entertainment System, and in Japan they had the Famicom, and they single-handedly brought gaming back, and they basically made the gaming industry rise back up from the dead. And when it was looking really bad for gaming, Nintendo came in and they made the Nintendo NES. They put out really good quality games like Super Mario Bros., The Legend of Zelda, games like Duck Hunt that everyone loves. And because of Nintendo and their games, because of the console they made, as well as the controls and the D-pad and all that, Nintendo was able to bring back the gaming industry. They had a bunch of, they had a bunch of like third-party developers that would make games, and Nintendo just put out a lot of good quality games. And that's one of the reasons why the NES is one of the most important systems in gaming history, because it basically brought back the gaming industry. When it was looking really bad, and when it was looking like gaming would no longer be a big deal in places like America and stuff, Nintendo came in and they made the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now, this is not the original Nintendo Entertainment System. This is the Classic N, which is a clone system that plays NES games, of course. But the NES was able to come and bring gaming back, and they were able to revive gaming, basically. And that is why the Nintendo Entertainment System is one of the most important game consoles in history. Without the Nintendo Entertainment System, gaming today might look very different from what it looks like right now. But the Nintendo Entertainment System was able to come in when gaming was doing very bad. We had the video game crash. The gaming industry was terrible. Nintendo came in with good quality games, a good quality game system, and they were able to sell a whole bunch of these all over Japan and America, and Nintendo was able to bring back the gaming industry. They were able to make it better, and because of the Nintendo Entertainment System, gaming today is the way it is, and you can pretty much thank this console. If it wasn't for this console, gaming would be very different today. But Nintendo came in, this was a huge success for Nintendo, and this, again, was a very important system in history. But anyway, the Nintendo Entertainment System is, of course, a very good console. It's a very important system for gaming history, and now you know that this system was able to bring back the gaming industry. And when the video game crash happened and you had a lot of bad games coming out, Nintendo came in, made good quality games. They were able to bring back the industry. There was a whole bunch of third-party support by Nintendo, so there was a whole bunch of third-party developers that were making games. And again, thanks to Nintendo, the gaming industry was saved. And gaming as we know it is the way it is nowadays. And I think we have this system to thank for that. But anyway, with that stuff being said, I'm going to end the video. I just want to make a video on why the Nintendo Entertainment System is the most important system in gaming, and how it basically saved the gaming industry, and how Nintendo put out a whole bunch of good quality games that really made, gaming, basically revived gaming. But anyway, I'm going to end the video, so hope everyone enjoys. This has been the Nintendo Entertainment System, and why it is the most important system in gaming history. But anyway, Peace out.